To achieve the best finish, grooming any dog should start with a freshly bathed and dried animal. Thoroughly brush and comb the dog, making sure you get down to the skin to remove any tangles or mats in the coat. Pay special attention to the areas around the face, as they tend to knot up from food and water. Using a grooming table and a grooming arm with lube is highly recommended to make this job safer and easier for both you and the dog. Next, trim excess hair from the sanitary area. Clip the belly and genital areas with a number 10 blade. Here the groomer is using the Andis Pulse Li5 adjustable blade clipper set to the number 10 blade length. For easy access, lift each back leg, or on smaller dogs, lift up both front legs. When clipping the rear, only clip the hair around the rectum. Avoid taking the clipper over the skin to prevent irritation. Always make sure to disinfect your blade after clipping the sanitary area before clipping anywhere else. Spray the blade with Andis Cool Care to cool and disinfect. Wipe off excess with a towel. You can clip out the pads using a number 10, number 15, number 30, or number 40 blade. Any length is acceptable, but if your dog has sensitive skin, it is recommended to use the longer length of the number 10 blade. Be sure to clean up any hair around the nail beds as well. Many dogs have thick hair directly in front of their ears, and you can clip this area by skimming the hair with a number 10 blade. This allows for easier cleaning and more airflow, which helps avoid ear infections. Clip out the inside corners of the eyes using a number 10 blade. It's important to keep this area free of hair to avoid accumulation of dirt and debris. Continue by cutting the nails. The safety stop on this nail clipper will help you cut to the correct length while avoiding the quick. For very long nails, cut them weakly and the quick will recede with time. Follow up with a nail grinder such as the Andis Cord cordless nail grinder to remove any sharp edges. You can use the full grinder head or with a cap on as shown to help focus in on the small areas. Before clipping the body, brush the coat up and out to get a better finish. The groomer is using the number 2 Andis Universal Stainless Steel Attachment Comb with a number 30 blade. Clip with a grain along the top line of the dog, from the neck towards the base of the tail. Continue clipping down the rear, stopping at the top of the thighs. Continue clipping the rest of the body. Angle the clipper down the sides, going with the grain. When you get to the shoulder area, lift the ear to clip the hair underneath. Clip down the shoulder towards the top of the front leg, stopping at the same point as on the back leg. Complete this process on the opposite side of the dog. Hold the tail out of the way and clip the insides of the back legs. Then lift each leg in its natural up position while still holding the tail and continue clipping with the grain. Next, lift up the head and begin clipping from under the chin towards the top of the front leg, stopping at the same area on the leg as before. Continue clipping with the growth of the hair around to the previously cut shoulder area. After the front has been blended into each side, you can begin clipping the underside of the dog. By lifting one leg up and forward, you can easily clip the armpit. The armpit is an area to watch closely as the hair there can easily mat, so try and remove as much hair as possible. Lift the other leg and do the same on the other side. Continue clipping the rest of the belly. On smaller dogs, you can again hold both front legs up for easier clipping. Although you can use the same attachment comb for the legs as you did on the body, we chose the longer size A comb for a more stylized look. Clip down the leg towards the foot, starting from just above the unclipped area. Make sure to clip all sides of the front leg. Repeat this process on each leg, clipping with the growth of the hair and making sure to clip all the way around the leg for a uniform look. With the size A attachment comb, clip each side of the muzzle, from the center down toward the chin and into the cheek area. Make sure to use your opposite hand to hold the head steady. Clip under the chin and blend that into the previously clipped area. Continue clipping the top and sides of the head. For different looks, you can use different attachment combs to achieve a shorter or longer length in the legs. If you choose to clip the ears, never run the blade along the edge of the ear. Always place one hand underneath to hold it flat and clip with the growth of the hair. Clip both the outside and inside of each ear. With clipping complete, Lift each foot and brush up any hair from the paw pad and trim with curved shears. Put each foot down and brush your comb towards the table, scissoring off any excess hair. After combing or brushing up the hair on the legs and body, use your straight or curved shears to get a neat finish. Scissor stray hairs you may have missed on the legs or underline. Trim over the eyes to desired length. Neaten up the muzzle as needed. Trim ear edges by holding the ear in your hand and use your fingers as a guide to know where the ear leather is. To finish the groom, you will now trim the tail. Hold out the tail away from the body and comb all the hair down. Trim into desired shape, such as this rounded look. Be sure to comb out both sides of tail for a neat and even appearance. Finally, pull all the hair to the end of the tail and using your fingers as a guide for the end of the tail, trim off the end of the hair. Give the dog's coat a final brush or comb through to complete the groom.